Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear viewers, thank you for tuning in today. I'll continue saying Ramadan Mubarak. I hope our fasting is going on well. Alhamdulillah. Today we have entered the last 10 days of Ramadan. I hope we are doing the best we can to make sure we reap all the benefits we are supposed to get this Ramadan. So today I'll be reacting on this video from Allah View Allah channel. You will never miss Salah after hearing this. I know it can give us some light on why we should never miss our Salah. You know our Salah is so important. We're supposed to pray 5 times a day. And according to this video, you will never miss prayers, daily prayers, after watching this video. So let's get into the video and see what we can get from the content. Without going into it yet, I request you to subscribe to this channel, as I'll be dropping some more video on this channel. Let's get it.
I love you, Allah.
There was an incredibly sad and heartbreaking story that I heard on the news many years ago of a San Diego man who was driving home from work, just like he did every other weekday. But unfortunately, this day was very different. And that's because when he was driving home and he was getting closer to his neighborhood, he heard sirens and he became very concerned. And as he got closer and closer to his neighborhood, he saw smoke billowing and his heart, it dropped. And I want you to try to put yourself in his position. And as he turned onto his street, he saw police cars and ambulances and fire trucks everywhere. And as he came closer and closer to his house, finally he made it as close as he could. He looked up and his house was engulfed in flames. And his family was still inside. And the end result was his 2 children and his wife and his mother-in-law all died. Now just try to imagine being him. Obviously we can't do that unless you've lost somebody very close to you, tragically. But try to imagine, try to capture just a sliver of the immense sorrow that he must have had at that moment. His family killed, his house burned down. Now, listen to this hadith of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. He said, the person that misses the Asr prayer, it's as if they lost their family and all their wealth. SubhanAllah. How can we, after hearing this hadith, ever miss another salah again? We should at least make the intention and the resolve to try to pray our fard prayers if we're not doing it already, because of the immense reward that we lose for not praying that prayer, and perhaps the tremendous amount of punishments that will come to us for deliberately missing that prayer. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he said the first thing that will be inquired, that you will be held to account for on the Day of Judgment, is your salah. If it is sound, you will be successful. And if it is lacking in any way, you will be doomed. In another hadith, the Prophet, peace be upon him, he said that if someone leaves off the prayer, meaning they don't pray, they are a disbeliever. And then finally, in Surah 74, Ayah 42 and 43, a conversation is conveyed to us, is documented, of the people in paradise who looked down on the people of hell and asked them, what caused you to be in hell? And they responded, we were not of those who prayed.
Now, this video, a very interesting video about Salah. As we all know, we as Muslims, we are supposed to pray 5 times a day. That's a must for every Muslim to pray 5 times a day. And from this video, we are learning that, according to the Prophet ﷺ, somebody who misses the Asr prayer intentionally, it is as if you have lost everything you have possessed in this world, in your family, your wealth, and everything. It's like you've lost all that. Now, from this, I think everyone here, everyone is trying to put themselves in the position of that man who lost everything. Like you've been hustling, you've been going back and forth from work every day, trying to make sure you achieve something in your life. You made sure that you have that house that you always dreamed of. You made sure that you have that family that you always dreamed of. And then one day you come home and then like everything is gone, like all your family members dead, your house burned down. How will you feel? Imagine you've been working for that your whole life and you're still maybe imagine even the person maybe has not even finished paying for the house, and you find yourself you've lost your family and the whole house. How will you feel? So that is a very deep thinking, like a very deep, for us we're imagining, but this is actually what happened to somebody, like a brother. Something like that happened to him. Now, if losing your Asr prayer, missing your Asr prayer, it is as if you have lost everything in this world. Are we really willing to go down that road? I think it's not a road that we are supposed to, follow. Let us make sure we observe our prayers. And also the benefit of praying. Imagine prayer is going to be the first thing that is going to be counted on the Day of Judgment. As we all know, Muslims, we believe in the Day of Judgment. There is going to be judgment for everything we do. If you are a Muslim and you are a believer, you must believe there is a Day of Judgment. And then if you believe there is a Day of Judgment, how are you going to be accountable for your prayers on the Day of Judgment? And the last one, the ayah in the Quran, which shows that the people of hellfire will be asked by the people of Jannah, why are you there? Why are you in the hellfire? The response will be simple. We were among those who were not observing their prayers. Seriously, we still have the chance. Allah has given us the opportunity. We are still breathing every day. We wake up. Let us return to Allah. Do it now. Do it now. Ramadan is the best time for you to return to Allah and start praying. Let us make sure that we pray during this Ramadan, and also as the Ramadan goes, we're only left with 10 days, we continue praying, inshallah. That is my message for today. From me to you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.